Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to URKG. This is the watch-along for Rosenborg versus Manchester United. Manchester United's second game of this preseason. Of course, we lost the first game, but this is how we're lining up for tonight's game or today's game, whatever time zone you are on. But big up to every single one of you in the chat. Before we talk about the lineup, who do we have in the building? We got CR7. What up, what up, what up? Ganam, I see you there. I see you, I see you, I see you. God, Chloe is in the building. Big up yourself, Chloe the GOAT. How we doing, chat? How we feeling, chat? World Cup is over. It's about time. It's about time now. We focus on the Premier League. We focus on Champions League. We focus on La Liga. All the good stuff. Club football is finally back, people. It is finally back, and I'm excited. I'm not that guy that loves the international game. That's not me. I actually like the club football. So, look, I'm excited. Really, really excited. Big up to all of you. As always, smash that like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. Let's go to the lineup. All right, let's talk about the lineup. This is how Manchester United is lining up. VTech is in goal. Yoro looks like he's going to be playing as a right back. Maguire, Evans, Luke Shaw, that is the back four. Santos, the new signing, alongside Mason Mount. Again, I called it in the first game where these two start in the middle of the park. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. We lost against WREXHAM just a few days ago, and he's using the same pivot, Santos and Mount. It is not going to work. If it doesn't work against WREXHAM, it's not going to work in the Premier League. It's not going to work tonight. We'll see, though. We'll see. Dogu keeps his position on the left. Lacey comes in on the right. Xerxes, instead of a center forward, he's playing sort of like as a 10, and then Bemo is the center forward. So there you have it. There you have it. That's how we're lining up in this game. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Mukuti, what we saying? What are we saying? KG used to do 6 minutes. Why 2 minutes now? Look, I don't want to make you guys wait. I don't want to make you guys wait. I want to go live immediately. That's the reason why. Where are the United boys? Where they at? Where they at? Okay, of course, Tillemans is not going to be playing today. He's still injured. I don't think he's on the bench. I want to quickly take a look at the bench. Yeah, Tom Heaton, Gore, Amas, Fletcher, Coiler, another Fletcher, Obi yet again. We wanted to see Obi start this game, maybe. And, you know, Carrick is still not using him. Gabriel is on the bench. Williams is also on the bench. That's a good to see. Good to see. The big guns still not here. No Cunha, no Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, you know, World Cup, they're taking a break. They're going to rest up maybe eventually before... Let me see how many games we have before the Premier League match. So we got the Atletico Madrid, PSG, Leeds, and AC Milan games before we start the Premier League. So there's 4 games, including tonight's games. It's 5 games. So I expect probably the players to return against Leeds or PSG. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But let's go. Excuse me. KG, did you get my message on Discord? No, I didn't get to check Discord. I was setting up the stream, but I'll check it. Messi's still in the car crying. Messi's still in tears, they said. Messi is still in tears, chat. What should we do? What should we do to help him out, man? What should we do? What should we do, chat? What should we do? KG, I'll be the first one to buy FC27. How about you? Yes. I think we're going to get the FC27 and we're going to start career mode. You already know. I'm planning to do a career mode for Real Madrid and Manchester United. So keep it locked in. Keep it locked in. Definitely, like we did last year, we're going to do the same thing for FC27. You already know. You already know. But look, our next game after today is Atletico Madrid. That's the game that is going to be a massive test, right? That is going to tell us how strong we are or how weak we are. It's definitely going to let us know. It's going to let us know. Jesse's in the building. Carrick is also in the building. King is in the building. Big up to every single one of you. Big up to every single one of you. What's your prediction for today? I expect us to win, bro. I expect us to win. I mean, we should be winning this game. We should be winning this game. Let me pull in the... But again, I mean, I don't know how seriously these guys are taking these matches. I don't know how seriously they're taking these games because we lost against WREXHAM. So you could argue Rosenborg is probably a better team than WREXHAM. So I think it's going to be a tough game, but we need to bounce back. You know, we don't want to just continuously get defeats after defeats after defeats. It just doesn't make any sense. It really, really doesn't make any sense, bro. I'm trying to get the TikTok comments to pull up here on a second. Give me a second here. Come on. Afa, what up, what up, what up, what up? What we saying? What we saying? Rowan is in the building. Back from Germany. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Afa is going with a 3-1. Don't waste your money on FC27. It's going to be like 26 and 25. Yeah, it might not be good, but I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to play it. Clone says Rosenborg this here is 11 games into their season. It's a good point. It's a good point, which makes it really, really difficult for us, right? If their season has started, and it looks like it did start, their season has started already. It has started already. Because it started in July, right? They played a couple of games, I think, in July and May. So I feel like it's going to be tough. I feel like it's going to be tough. They're going to be in good position. They're going to be in good condition, should I say. They're going to be in good condition to play this match versus Manchester United. We only play in our second game, are we? So that is what I'm looking at. That is what I'm looking at. KG, I'd rather have Rodri than Olise. I want to play who can control the game and dominate possession. Vinny is good enough. We need no need for Olise. You crazy, Ganab. Seriously, if you think we don't need Olise, you are crazy. You are absolutely crazy. You are absolutely crazy. You have not been watching the World Cup. You have not been watching the France international team. The connection between Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe versus the connection between Olise and Kylian Mbappe is like up here and up here. It's a massive gap. So I would sell Vinicius Jr. to get Olise. That's how bad I want Olise. Okay. But anyways, let's focus on Manchester United. What do you guys think is going to happen? I'm going to give you guys my prediction. I'm going to say 2-1. I know people always ask me, why are you always predicting 2-1? I think it's going to be 2-1. I don't think we're going to keep a clean sheet. So I'm going to say 2-1. And Bemo up top. Xerxes has a 10. Lacey is in there. I'm looking at Lacey. Is he going to be good enough now for the upcoming new season? These are the games that he has to show us. These are the games that he's got to show us, right? KJ, I told you in the video I posted, I'll take Rodri and Olise and sell Vinny. Yep. It makes sense to me. It makes absolutely sense to me. Rowan is going with a 2-0. Carrick now says 5-0. United to lose. We're not going to lose this game 5-0. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? It's a preseason match, bro. We're not losing this game 5-0. I don't know why, though. Oh, man. KJ Mourinho said he wants Rodri. Yo, we were live yesterday about that. Go check out the stream. I put chapters for it as well. I put chapters for it. Rwanda's go with a 2-0. Did you see Kiki is the front cover of FC27? I've seen that. Was good. What up? Ronaldo is the GOAT. Prediction, Man United 2-1. Okay. A lot of people are saying Man United 2-1. We're running a poll in the stream right now, and I want to quickly see. We got about close to 100. A big United response is 63%. The question was, of course, what do you see? What do you want to see the most today, right? And a lot of people want to see a response. Some people want to see the young players. Some people want to see the new signings. And some people want to see Carrick's tactics, really. But today, for me, it's not just about the result. In any preseason game, I'm looking at players. I'm looking at performance. I'm looking at how the team is together. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not really looking at the result. The result really doesn't matter. You can win all the preseason games, and then day one in the Premier League, you could draw that game. And everybody's going to be crying. Okay? So that's not what we want. We want to be... Yes, we want to win games. Yes, we don't want to lose any matches. But that's not the focus today. The focus is absolutely on performance and players. Okay? At least for me, that's what I'm looking at. You people in the chat don't know anything about Real Madrid. They want Rodri and Olise, and that's a very good news from Real Madrid. Yep. Olise is way important than Rodri, says Cristiano. I'm with you. KG, Argentina's crying a river. First they mocked France, now they play UFC in the final, and what a replay. These guys, man. Argentina is a joke. It's a joke team, bruh. It's a joke team. I'm telling you, it's a joke team. They are such an embarrassment, bro. Such an embarrassment. Aiden, what up, man? Every single one of you, we got close to 100 people in the chat. Smash that like. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. The game's about to start now. 4 minutes to go. And I need to see a performance, man. KG, we cannot sign both Rodri and Olise, or else they will go broke. Bro, we're not just signing players. We're going to have to sell players. Okay, we're selling players as well. Do not forget that. We're selling players as well. We're not just signing players. We also selling players. So that's something that you got to understand. KG, now Argentina fans are saying World Cup final was rigged for them. All these guys, all these Pepsi fans that they were telling us what we told them. Well, we actually told them that this World Cup is rigged. They said no. And then as soon as they lose, they start crying, bro. Let's go. Game's about to start. Harry Maguire, of course, is the captain for Manchester United. You already know. He is the captain. KG, we could buy Olise shoot a video with Bayern Munich new season kit. I don't care if he's shooting a video with Bayern Munich kit. He's left. He has left where he used to live. Okay, he has left. He has left his place. He has left his house. And that tells me that he's planning to move out. That tells me he's planning to go somewhere else. That tells me that Kylian Mbappe has already convinced Michael Olise. That's what I'm thinking. He's going to join us. Believe it or not. He is going to join us, chat. He is going to join us. How can I watch it so it's home brain? Yo, you can watch it on MUTV, but you're gonna need subscription. You're gonna need subscription. Okay? That's the case. You will need a subscription. Shay Lacey, I need a performance today. Do you have what it takes? Shay Lacey, do you have what it takes to be in the Manchester United squad? That's what I'm looking at, bro. That's what I'm looking at. Right now, that's what I'm looking at. Does he have what it takes to be at least on the bench? I know he's not going to be starting games consistently. KG, did you see he might be going to Sporting? I mean, who cares about that, Xanders? We don't care about Sporting. Ganav says Kukurea deserves anything in the club football with his son. That he's autism. He better win everything and bring the 16 to the Real Madrid. Yo, I've been really, really impressed. I can't lie. I've been really, really impressed with Kukurea's performance in this World Cup. Really, really impressed. When we did the signing, a lot of people laughed at me. You know, I told you was gonna help us out. He's got experience, and Mourinho doesn't usually get players wrong. He never does. He never does. He can have a fight with them, but he can never get it wrong. He gets players absolutely spot on for his system, for his team. He always does. He always does. KG Lloyd will not be in your stream until El Clasico. Lloyd is hiding the honor one. I did see a couple of them though. I did see them yesterday. I think yesterday or the day before we were live for Real Madrid's news stream, and they were here. They were here. I didn't get a chance to talk about the World Cup, but we had to focus on Real Madrid in that stream. But they're scared to join us. They are hella scared, bro. Hella scared. But get the game started. We are underway, baby. KG sell Brahim, Camavinga, Rodrigo, Gonzalo, Lunin, and Rudiger. I'm not selling Rudiger, though. Rudiger just signed a new contract. How are you saying sell Rudiger? You can't sell Rudiger. Taro, what up, man? What are you feeling about this game? Let me know. KG, did you see the video about CR7 and Bruno Fernandes in the changing room where Bruno didn't shake? That was an old video, Chloe. But that's an old video. That is really, really old video you're talking about. That was like before the Euros, I think. Before the Euros. So that's like 6 years ago. That's almost 6 years ago. That was a video when Cristiano made an interview with Piers Morgan about Manchester United and his stuff. And then as soon as he left, they met. And that was the video. Pretty much that was the video. I'm pretty sure that was the video. Orkunda is the one who scored against Turkey, says Xander. Lunin and Gonzalo are bullshit. They're not shit. They're not shit. They're good backups. Decent backups. Decent backups, I would say. Messi acted like a snitch against Kukurea. Really embarrassing. Yo, Kukurea was like... and then Messi was like, Papa, 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 Kukurea, send him off, send him off. Embarrassing. If that is your GOAT, how embarrassing is that? If that is your GOAT, how embarrassing is that, bro? How embarrassing is that? Kukurea just sneezed. He's like, and then next thing you know, your GOAT is raising his hand like he's in the classroom. Like, Papa, Papa, red card, red card, red card, red card. Embarrassing GOAT. If Messi is your GOAT, that was embarrassing. Admit it. Admit it, bro. Kukurea only got dribbled once in this whole World Cup. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He was solid. That's what I'm saying. Really, really solid performance from Kukurea in this World Cup. Be Wash, what up, man? Omar says, do you think Carrick could be the next Arnold Slot, or could he win the Prem? It all depends. Omar, it all depends on who we are signing this summer. who we're signing this summer. If we're signing good players, so far it's decent. Tillemans and Santos and a backup goalkeeper, okay, that's fine. But I want to see a signing. I want to see a statement signing. Go get Beleba or Chouameni. Go get somebody that is going to be solid in the midfield position. And then we also need somebody on the wings. Go get Leao. Go get Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. is on for sale. This is a statement signing that we want to see, right? We can't win the Premier League with the current squad. We need a statement signing. I'll keep it 100 with you, man. That's what we need. KG, what I wanted to say is that Bruno hates CR7 because Bruno wants to be the captain of Portugal. I hear you, Cloan. I hear you. I hear you. It's just embarrassing what Bruno does, man. Really embarrassing. I'm not gonna be supporting Bruno Fernandes. He has to convince us. Go win the Premier League and convince us. Dogu goes down. No foul given. Here comes Rosenborg now. By the way, how do you guys see the new kit? Free kick, giving it a dangerous position here for Rosenborg. Well. Yeah, he steps on him. He steps on him. Mason Mount steps on him. Free kick given for Rosenborg. Watch out. We can't be conceding goals. Watch out. KG, this is why I hate the mouth covering rule. It is stupid, says Mukuti. It's not stupid. If somebody racially abusing you like this, then it all of a sudden it's not stupid anymore, is it? You know? It's not stupid if somebody's covering their mouth and saying bad stuff to you. But what Messi did, I'll be embarrassed if he was my goal. Seriously. I would be definitely embarrassed if he was my goal. How desperate can he go, man? How desperate is he, bro? Did you see Paredes dropping Gavi to the ground? I've seen that. I mean, that happens. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not condoning it, but I have seen it before. That's not something new. Players fight when they lose. I've seen Real Madrid do the same thing to Barcelona. Pepe, Ramos, they used to do the same thing. So it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You understand me? It's not a big deal. It happens in the past. We've seen it in the past. What I don't like is what Messi did, bro. That is just embarrassing. That is embarrassing. KG, the new kit is awesome. Which kit do you guys like? I was thinking about getting this one. Should we get this one? The new kit. It reminds me of the Cristiano vibe. When Cristiano was here. 07, 08. Was it 07, 08? Or 06, 07? This blue kind of kit. Yeah, I like the blue kit, bro. It's fire. It's fire. Vegas says Madrid is playing. Madrid is playing where? Nuke says, what is the game on? It's on MUTV, bro. It's on MUTV. KG, my opinion is that Manchester United must sell Bruno Fernandes and bring in great players who can perform. They are not going to sell. Bruno Fernandes. You already know that. So far, it's been all Rosenborg, I have to admit. We've yet to create a chance in this match. And we've yet to pass, 5, 6, 7 passes together. We're struggling to do that. Madrid is playing in August 1st. Yes, I think it's going to be against Fiorentina. B-Wash, if I'm not mistaken. Cristiano says, do you remember when Cristiano scored the free kick versus Arsenal with the same exact kit? Exactly. Because of that, I might just get it. Exactly. That was 06, 07. Chloe is absolutely spot on. I think that was 06, 07. No. We actually won the Champions League that year, didn't we? I think we won the Champions League that year. Am I lying? I think we won the Champions League that year. I don't think we did. We did it. So we made it to the final, though. We made it to the final and lost to Barcelona. Because I know the season before we won it. And then the season after, we made it to the final and lost to Barcelona 2-0. So that was 09. 08, United won the Champions League. 07 is that year. What happened 07? Who did we lose against? Did we lose against AC Milan? Did we lose against AC Milan? What happened in Manchester United 07? Does anybody know? KG August 12. Rabbit could win their first trophy. Nah, bro. Gonna. We're not thinking about winning a stupid trophy. We don't want that. We don't want that, bro. We don't want that. KG Rabbit is playing. Chloe says, I got a lot of respect for Yamal. He took Pepsi to school and taught him how to play football. Yep. Even though Yamal is a Barcelona guy, I got respect for him now. I mean, he hasn't done much in the final, but I definitely got respect for him. For sure. Eight minutes in, no goals. The Juventus tank, what up, man? Salazar, big up yourself. That was a great AC Milan team. Yeah, I think that was a team that Kaká, is that Seedorf and Kaká? They destroyed us. If I remember correctly. Dorgu, what a foul free kick given here for Rosenborg. To be honest, KG, Argentina played UFC against Yamal. They did. They're such an embarrassing nation, man. Embarrassing. I mean, the foul, the bad tactics, okay, I can accept that. I have seen other teams do it in the Premier League or in the Champions League. I have seen that. But what I have never seen is when you lost the final, the entire team, including the guy they called Messi, the GOAT, and the humble boy, the Saint Messi, turned his back. He turned his back. Spain is lifting the trophy in his back. He turned his back and look at the crowd. That was embarrassing. That was a disgrace. That was a real disgrace for football. Do you think Amorim will do good at AC Milan? I don't know. I honestly don't know. We're going to have to wait and see what he does. And we're going to have to wait and see, is he going to get signings? Can he keep Leao? It all depends on that. It's hard to tell what Ruben Amorim is going to do now. We need to see the final squad. And we need to see a couple of games to know exactly if they're going to succeed or not. You've never seen anything like that, says Salazar. I've never seen anything like that. I have never seen anything like that. Not giving a guard an honor, I can understand. I've seen that before. But turning your back when the team's lifted the trophy, I think that was something else, man. That was something else. 11 minutes in, no attempt really from Manchester United. We're struggling. We really are struggling. Michael Carrick looking confused right now. Like up the stream. We got close to 200 people. Can we hit 100 likes? If y'all want us to play. Let's get 100 likes on the stream. If y'all want us to play bingo at halftime. Chance now for Rosenborg. Good steal. Let's go, Xerxes, lay it off. Now then, Mbemo. Every time I'm looking at Mbemo, I'm confused. I'm really confused. I mean, this guy Mbemo is looking more average by the day. Every time I'm looking at this dude, he's becoming more average. And it started after AFCON. I mean, before AFCON, Mbemo was cooking. But after AFCON, Mbemo's just weird. Weird. He needs to go where Doku went to get baptized. He's got to be baptized, bro. He's not the same. He is not the same. Is it just me? Losing balls like that. Ankoro, what up, man? Cristiano says, KG, did you know that El Clasico is just one day before the Ballon d'Or? I saw that post. I saw that post. I think ESPN posted it. I saw that post. Yep. Yep. You know we're going to be streaming both of them. You know we're going to be streaming both of them. Tagliafico played dirty. He pulled Yamal's shirt and pulled a leg on his calf at the same time. No yellow card as well. No yellow card as well. Man, Argentina's the nastiest team I've ever seen in my life. And I'm glad they lost. And you saw how I celebrated when they lost. I celebrated like as if my team won. That's how much I hated Argentina, bro. Seriously, it's not even, it's not even about Messi and Cristiano. The whole thing about them was a disgrace. The whole thing about them was a disgrace. As a man, as a father, I don't want my kids to be supporting that. I don't want my kids to be, looking at that. Is that the standards you want to set for your kids, for your families? They were absolute disgrace. They were a disgrace. And Spain, thank you so much. Thank you so much for putting them in their place. Luke Shaw. What the hell is going on, man? Argentina did deserve to win after that performance. Didn't deserve. The honor one, big up yourself. Welcome, man. We didn't get a chance to talk about your Pepsi, bro. We didn't really get a chance to talk about Pepsi, bro. I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad you showed up, bro. I told you we were gonna lose. Chloe says Pepsi didn't look at Spain lifting the trophies because he crapped in his pants. He was smelling very bad because he lost. Penaldo would win plastic trophies, says Messi's a GOAT. Look, it's not about Penaldo, bro. It's not really about Penaldo. It's about Pepsi and how he performed. And that was disgusting to watch, man. Alman, big up for the dono. Big up, man. W's for Alman. Jesse says, how's looking? Look, it's looking bad. I'm keeping it 100. It's looking bad. So far, we've yet to create a chance. We're struggling. How bad is Manchester United, bruh? Messi was never the GOAT. He is never the GOAT. He would never be the GOAT. He would never be the GOAT. He would never be the GOAT, bro. Argentina wants to replay the World Cup final. Over 23 million people have signed a petition to eliminate Argentina from the next World Cup. Entirely. There's a lot of people that signed a petition so they don't see Argentina. That's how bad Argentina is, man. Can Manchester United beat Rosenborg? They are really strong. United will struggle. So far, we're struggling. You're right about that. The honor one. Precious, what up, man? Jail, big up yourself. KG, that would only happen if Infantino leaves. Infantino's not going to leave. He's going to run again. Infantino's planning to run again, by the way. So, Shea Lacey passed the ball. Luke Shaw. Man, after watching the World Cup, when you watch this game, it is so, I mean, the quality is so low, bro. It is so low. I mean, when you watch the World Cup, we just came from watching the World Cup, and you look at this, bro. You ask yourself, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Rosenborg now on the attack, back post. Nearly. KG, do you think Bruno's getting man of the match for this game? Bruno's not playing. He's not playing. He's not in the lineup. The Juventus tank says the Juventus squad versus some random team tomorrow sucks. Obviously it does. Omar says the referee was too fair in the final against. Yes, that's why they're complaining. The referee was fair enough. That's why they were complaining. Penaldo didn't even have a World Cup. Yo, Cristiano never lost 2 finals, bro. Cristiano never lost 2 World Cup finals, man. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Miss Bent, what up? Penalty fan says Messi go. Look, you are the penalty fan. You are a penalty fan, bro. Messi is all about penalties. Messi holds the record in the World Cup for penalties. Most penalties taken, most penalties scored, most penalties missed. It's all Messi, bro, in the World Cup. And they try to tell us, Penaldo, get out of here. Get out of here. Messi tried to give Cucurella a red card. We talked about it, Alman. We talked about it. That was embarrassing. That was really embarrassing. Bentham goes us because he was never been in the final. Yes, he's never been in the final. But if he's there, he wins it, bro. He doesn't lose it. He doesn't lose it like your boy, bro. That's the difference. Crafty, what up, man? Go KK for Rosenborg. Did Pepsi take his team to a semi-final? Cristiano did at young age. At a young age, yeah. At a young age. And we lost because Figo missed a chance, bro. I remember that game. I watched the highlight as well. Figo missed a big chance in that match. Pepsi got schooled by Cape Verde goalkeeper. He wanted to cheat. Yo, Pepsi wanted to cheat the Cape Verde goalkeeper. You know, he was setting up his wall. And Pepsi just took the shot. That guy is a snake. He is an absolute snake. And anybody coming out after this World Cup is telling me that he's humble. You're disgracing yourself. Seriously. What an embarrassment from Messi in that World Cup. He should have never played that World Cup. He should have never played. Now everybody knows what he's about. Now everybody knows he's exposed. He should have never played that World Cup. He should have never played that World Cup. Rosenborg now on the attack. Watch out. Watch out. Argentina final conspiracy is the most unemployed thing I've ever heard. That was crazy though. That was crazy. Pepsi was begging Papa, Cucurella, red card, red card, red card. Embarrassing goat. Embarrassing goat. I repeat, embarrassing goal. You would never see Cristiano do that. He's got self-respect, bro. You would never see Cristiano do that. Your GOAT is a disgrace. He's a disgrace. On the biggest stage as well. Look, I'm telling you, man. I'm going to keep it 100. I mean, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm not going to... Look, I'm not one of those guys. JV, later, bro. I'm not one of those guys just twerking because Messi was scoring goals. A lot of Cristiano fans, for likes and clicks, they were twerking. I'm talking about Real Madrid channels twerking for Messi in the World Cup and saying that he's better than Cristiano. He is this, he is that, just to get clicks. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. All these fake Cristiano fans, bro. Fake engagement seekers, bro. They're not real. They're not real. KG, Real Madrid missed penalty. So what, man? Real Madrid is not playing now. Messi winked at the referee in the Cape Verde match. Yes, we saw that. We saw that. Messi's last international game was down with the loss, but Cristiano still has one international game to make it a clean sheet. Says Ganal. KG, why don't you talk about Cristiano diving like he was going for a swim? Did you see him in 2018 World Cup? Also in La Liga. Diving, everybody dives. Like, everybody dives. Tell me a player that does not dive. Messi dives, Neymar dives, Mbappe dives, Haaland dives sometimes. All these players that you call greats right now. Yamal dives. Diving is part of the game, right? But being a snake on the pitch is not part of the game. It's not part of the game. It is not part of the game. To be that petty, to be that low for somebody that just did for a second like this, if you are begging Infantino, your papa, to give a red card for that, you are utter disgrace. Seriously. That was the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in the World Cup. Let alone the World Cup final. In any World Cup match. KG, even my Pitbull wanted to attack my TV. When I saw Pepsi, I had to protect my TV against my TV. Yeah. Oh, man. Pepsi, the rat was spotted in Madrid. Yo, everybody. Yo, if you look at my DMs, like, everybody's talking about Messi not being a human being, not being a cheat, being a rat. These are the memes that are going on. The rat is trapped, bro. Everybody's talking about him. Ah! He's a rat, bro. He's a rat. Kiss the like button, says Alman. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. I mean, people are going nuts. People are going nuts with these memes. With these memes. Really. KG, the Ballon d'Or, of course, rules out the only favor of Messi. They were trying to give the Ballon d'Or to Messi, by the way, chat. They were trying to give the Ballon d'Or to Messi. And as soon as he lost, they're like, the World Cup is not enough to get they said the World Cup is not enough to get the Ballon d'Or. We have to look at the whole season. As soon as he lost, they said that. It's just embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Chance here for Dogu. What a miss. That was the biggest chance of the match. That had to go in. That had to go in. Ah, Dogu. Santos, what a pass. What a pass. It should have been in the net. Oh my God. Andre Santos, what a pass. And Dogu hits the post. It hits the post. Oh, man. That should have went in. Pepsi broke with his boyfriend and unfollowed him. Yeah! Messi unfollowed. They said the love relationship has disappeared now. Messi has unfollowed Infantino. And says United winning. Nobody's winning is 0-0, man. He unfollowed. Apparently. He unfollowed Infantino. We all know now who's been helping out Messi is Di Maria. Without Di Maria, Messi cannot win any trophy, man. He can't. Lost the Copa final. Lost the World Cup final twice without Di Maria. People talking about Messi, but the main guy is Di Maria, man. The main guy is Di Maria. KG, who do you think has the worst kit? I never thought about it, man. Worst kit? I don't know. As a Penaldo fan, Messi's better. That's the joke thing. That's the new trend right now. As a Cristiano fan, I think Messi is the GOAT. As a Messi fan, I think Cristiano's the GOAT. This is a new trend, people. Do not fall for this scam. It's a scam. Do not fall for this shit. Everybody's doing that now. I don't know why. I do not understand why. I used to be a Messi fan, but now I think Cristiano's the GOAT. Get out of here. I used to be a Cristiano fan, but now I think Messi's the GOAT. A bunch of nonsense. Chance here. Lacy. Back of the net. What a goal. Vamos. 1-0 Manchester United. Carrick is not celebrated. Of course he ain't celebrated. But Lacy. That was a laser finish. A laser finish from Lacy. Xerxes with the assist. Joshua Xerxes, that's a good pass. And then Lacy. He just cuts inside, far post. Bends it in. That's a good finish. That is a good finish from Lacy. 1-0 Manchester United. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. Great finish. Yeah, the last 20 minutes, we sort of dominated them. The last 20 minutes, I have to admit, we sort of dominated them. We deserved that goal. Shea Lacy. Come on. KG, I used to be a Neymar fan, but I think Messi is the GOAT. Chloe says, do you remember when I was with you at the World Cup final? I told you that Spain would win in extra time and it would be 1-0. Look, in extra time, I didn't see you in extra time. I thought you left. Chloe, you left in extra time. I didn't see you in the celebration as well. Adventure, what up, man? Good goal. Good goal from Lacy. People would only know Shea Lacey for the red card that he got versus Brighton. Man, unfortunate. Unfortunate red card. That was an unfortunate red card. We need 2 more now. I want to see Bumble get a goal. I want to see Xerxes get a goal. I want to see Santos get a goal, man. KG, I used to be a Darwin Nunes fan, but now I'm an Anthony fan. That's up to you. I was talking about CR7. Ah. Hyper, what up, man? Look, at halftime, we might make an entire an entire change. Like the entire players might come off. Yogu. Santos. Look at the intensity of this game, though. When we watch the World Cup and when you watch this game, is it the same, chat? Yogu. Nice. Andre Santos. Fredo, what up, man? Gio says, how was the goal? Left foot banger. Left foot banger from Lacey. I mean, it's inside the box. Xerxes with the assist. Lacey just waits for the defender to commit. Cuts inside. And far post finish. Typical goal for a left-footed player, really.
Corbayview donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Thank you for opening my eyes to Messi and Argentina. Watching them in the World Cup was disheartening and disgusting. Infantino.
Oh, header off the post from Euro. Off the post from Euro. That should have been 2-0. That should have been 2-0. Corba, big up for the Donald W's. He says, thank you for opening my eyes to Messi and Argentina. Watching them in the World Cup, disheartening and disgusting. Infantino must go. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. But Euro just hits the crossbar from a set piece. What a header it was. That deserved a goal. Just went out. Yo, when I told people, it's not even about Messi and Cristiano, they didn't really understand. It's much more bigger than that. Like what Argentina did is bigger than that. It's not just about Cristiano Messi. That was just a disgusting behavior throughout the whole tournament. Getting favored. And all these stuff we have seen. It just wasn't good for football. As a neutral fan, you cannot appreciate that. Even though Messi is your GOAT, it doesn't matter. You cannot appreciate that. Even though Messi is your GOAT, you can still come out and say Argentina was disgusting. You can say that. It's completely fine. A bubble goes down. Is that a foul? What? Oh man, a bubble was clean. A bubble was clean through. Clean through. Makuti says, I think it isn't about Messi mainly. It was mainly about Argentina playing UFC and WWE. But he was responsible and shamed us in the final. Yes, I agree. He was shameless in the final. He was embarrassing in the final. But what I wanted to say was, Messi's not the one fighting, right? The team is fighting. He is the captain. I can understand that part. But the only thing that bothered me the most is that the consistently favoritism for Argentina in each game. That was embarrassing for me. Robbing Egypt, robbing Switzerland, robbing Cape Verde. How can that happen? How can FIFA do that in front of our eyes? How can they do that? That was disgusting. I think more than the foul and the thuggery, what pissed me off was the robbery in every effing game. Every effing game. Lacey. Corner kick, Manchester United. Somewhat, what up, man? KT Argentina fans started a riot in Capital City in River Plate. They're demanding a rematch. They can rematch in their own ground, bro. The game is done. They lost the final. It's done. And they don't deserve anything. 0 shot on target in 100 and something minutes, 117 minutes. I mean, that was just embarrassing. That was embarrassing. The most embarrassing final we've ever seen in the history of the World Cup. And you know that they're being favored in all these games. They don't deserve to be in the final. They don't deserve to be in the final. And Spain is showing the gap between them and Argentina. It should have been more goals. It ended up being 1-0, but it should have been more goals. They were really bad. Headed back across by Maguire. Cleared away. Now Rosenborg is trying to go on the counter-attack. Mount steps in and wins the ball. That's good. That's good from Mason Mount. That's good from Mason Mount. KG, they might play the Finalisma in November. Man, Finalisma is done. There's no Finalisma. It's over. They didn't want to play it. They should have played it. Like, seriously, they should have played the Finalisma. They made a mistake. Argentina made a mistake because they would have known how to deal with Spain if they played Finalisma. But the fact that they didn't play that game, they didn't know how to line up, how to face Spain. So they got surprised in the World Cup final. I think it would have been better for them to play them in March. But they messed up. They messed up big time. The best trio, Messi, Infantino, Ref. Abdul says Barcelona fans are saying Yamal is already better than Cristiano. They can say whatever they want. I mean, we know what we got. Like, understand that. Cristiano fans don't care what you say. What you say doesn't hurt us, bro. Like, we know who the GOAT is. Like, every time I hear people, when somebody comes to me and say, Messi's my GOAT. I'm like, cool. All right, cool. I'll be like, okay. The moment I say Cristiano's my GOAT, they're like, that's what they do, bro. That's what they do. They're not comfortable. They're not comfortable with their own GOAT. They are never comfortable with their own GOAT. That's why. Somebody comes to me and say, Yamal is better than Cristiano. I'll laugh at you. I don't need to say anything. Because I know who the GOAT is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not spending time trying to convince you. I know who the GOAT is. So, the numbers are there. Everything is there. Everything is there. Nobody's ever on this planet is going to match what Cristiano's done. Nobody. Okay? Nobody on this planet is going to do that. Go and conquer 3 leagues and then win 5 Champions Leagues and win with your international team that's never won before. and be the top scorer in all the competitions. We're about to get 1,000 goals. They start talking about Pele. They're digging Pele from the grave. When they realize that we're about to hit that 1K. Freaking given here for Rosenborg. Argentina was rough throughout this competition, says Miss Mistura. I agree. Can Yamal shoot like 2008 Red Devil? He can't. He can't. Pretty much, let's be honest. Yamal wasn't good in this World Cup. He wasn't good in this World Cup. He was not good in this World Cup, bro. I used to be a Toilet fan, but now I'm a Pizza fan. What does that mean? We're getting close to halftime. How do you guys see the performance from Manchester United so far? ZX says, where do I see the game? It's on MUTV. Clone is like, this is Yamal and this is the GOAT. Yeah, there's a clear difference. There's a clear difference. Araguler missed the penalty, says JB. Is Real Madrid playing right now? Closed door? They're playing a closed door, right? It's the closed door, right? Chat. It's a closed door game, right? Mustafa, what up, man? I think it's the closed door game, right? Alright, halftime. Halftime it is. Rosenborg 0. Manchester United 1. 45 minutes over 45 minutes to go. Do not go anywhere. It's about to be over. It's about to be over. 1 minute. Actually, there's 1 minute left. There's 1 minute left. It's closed doors. Yeah. It's closed doors. We can't really see. So Mastantuano won the penalty. Mastantuano won the penalty. Araguler missed it. Disgrace. Disgrace. Halftime. Halftime. Lacey is the difference. Like I said, Rosenborg 0. Manchester United 1. Let's go. Let's go. Are we playing bingo? Whoa, we cannot play bingo. We haven't hit the target. Unfortunately, we did not hit the target. We did not hit the target. We did not hit the target. But let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We could talk about this game. We could talk about Madrid. We could talk about a lot of things. The other one says you will start seeing the 2,000 goals. Yo, they're counting the goals that, you know, Pele scored against Nigeria national team with Santos. It's crazy how desperate they are. Exhibition games, bro. Exhibition games. That's not even a friendly games. Like, they're counting goals that Pele has scored for Santos. Santos is a club in Brazil. And he played Nigeria, an international team. They count goals. He scored 2 goals against Nigeria in 1949 or something like that. 1970, I think. 1970. You can Google it. You can Google it. And basically, these guys are counting those goals and saying that he scored 1,000 goals. He didn't score 1,000 official goals. His official goals are 700 something. 750 or something. So, there's no debate about that. Cristiano's about to hit 1,000 official goals. Okay? Official goals, bruh. Official goals, bruh. That's what we about to do. KG, where's Mr. KG? I'm here. The Juve says I'm Nigerian. Alright then. Google it. Google it. And you would know what I'm talking about. Messi fans are bringing Pele's friendly games. Okay, then let's bring training goals. Look, people don't know the difference, right? I was having this argument with my brother the other day. Friendly games count only for international. So international friendly games count. But preseason games, like Lacey's goal today, is not going to count. You understand? Preseason games in a club football is not going to count towards an official goal. Cristiano, for example, scored a hat-trick at the start of the season last year for Al Nassr. Guess what? Those 3 goals did not get counted. Okay? They don't get counted. So all these preseason games that you're having and all these goals that you're scoring in preseasons and friendlies, they don't count. They don't count towards anything. Okay? It's not an official match. But when it comes to international football, the friendly games are actually counted. Okay? So now you guys know the difference. Now you guys know the difference. If Yamal win the Champions League Ballon d'Or, is he better than Cristiano? He can never be. Can you ask me about Pele? Because I watched all his games because I'm the oldest in the chat. 60. Look, I want to ask you, Klo. How many goals Pele scored? How many goals did Pele score? Mastan have scored in a closed door. Who are we playing against? Who are we playing against? Al Nassr beat Inter Miami 6-0, by the way. They did. They're going to start counting the goals he scored by Pele versus Zari out. Great country under a great dictator, Mambotu. Ron says, is Rabbit playing? Madrid apparently is playing in a closed door. So we don't even know the lineup. We don't even know the lineup. And Jose Mourinho, it's like they're having a game in their backyards. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's like they're playing a game in their backyard. Nobody is there. Nobody's watching the game. It looks like this. I don't know if you can see it, but nobody's watching the game. KG, the whole Pele game he's played. He scored 780 goals, official goals. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Official goals, 780 official goals. That's what he scored. People try to tell us that he's got more, which is a joke, which is an absolute joke. Let me just quickly see though. Let me quickly see what we have in terms of rating. Let me see if there's any ratings for these games. No, I don't see any ratings for these games. But so far, I mean, look, we could say that Lacey's having a good game. We could say that Xerxes got the assist, but also he looks bright. And Bermo, he looks better than the last game he played, but again, I need to see more from him. Mason Mount, recovery-wise, he's doing good, but I cannot see Mason Mount playing in that holding role for Manchester United in the Premier League. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The back four has been sound right now. You know, Shaw, Heavers, Maguire, Yoro. Yoro's looking okay in a right back position. He hasn't been exposed. But again, how seriously can we watch this game, chat? Because we're playing a friendly game. At the same time, we're playing against a team that is not really good. A team in Norway. So, I don't know how seriously we can take this game. But I think the performance that we saw today is much better than the performance from the last preseason game that we had. I'll keep it 100. KG, read my comment about the lineup. What's the comment? We cannot watch the Madrid game because that game is not, bro. That game is not live. It's closed doors. They said closed doors. The game is closed doors. We cannot watch that game, chat. Okay? KG, do you think Barcelona is winning the Champions League 2050? on a serious note, Barcelona have a chance to win the Champions League next year. They do have a chance. They do have a chance to win it next year. But they're going to need to sign somebody like Alvarez. Because they lost Lewandowski. So they definitely need somebody like Alvarez in that center forward position. Now that Ferran Torres has scored in the final, they're trying to keep him. But he was ready to join. He was so close to joining. He was close to joining PSG. KG, there's a movie made about Pele playing football in the Second World War goal. And Google it. It's awesome. I'll check it out. If you're talking about the last World Cup he's won, I was watching a documentary about that on Netflix. Where's the lineup though? So this lineup is Lunin, Carreras, Housen, Asensio, Trent, Castero, Camavinga, Goulart, random academy player Gonzalo Masantano. It's decent. We need to be patient, JV. Like, we need to be patient and see how Mourinho is going to line up. But big up to every single one of you on TikTok as well. Big up to every single one of you that followed us. If you're not following us on TikTok, please do so and get your comments in. John says Manchester United is doing nice. I can't find it on betting odds. Yeah, it's not really anywhere. This game is not anywhere, to be honest. Shakuru says, is this a women's game or men's game? You think we're sitting here watching the women's game? That's not what we're doing. We're watching the men's game. It's halftime. It's halftime. KG, which player do you think Madrid must sell? Says Jake. I would say in terms of who we're going to sell is based on who we're going to sign. Asensio has to go immediately. And based on who we're going to sign in an attacking role, if we sign Olise, for example, Brahim Diaz and maybe Rodrigo might go. You know, Mastantuano is going to be loaned out. Gonzalo, I don't know if he's going to be staying or going. What we're hearing right now is that I did a show yesterday. If you weren't on a Madrid Daily show, check it out. I spoke about, Gonzalo. I gave an update on him. Gave an update on Rodri and Olise. So if you guys haven't seen that, I put chapters for it so you can check it out. But pretty much, it all depends on what Mourinho thinks about Gonzalo. Does he want him to stay? Does he want him to go? The last thing that we heard about Gonzalo is that Mourinho wants to keep him. And he started today as well in the close games. KG, I'm going to school every day. Everyone, I'm going to school everyone in the chat. Pele said that there's not a player like CR7 and there would never be. Facts. Facts. KG, tell me something about Enzo sending Kubarsi to the moon. Man, Kubarsi did a flip like Jackie Chan in Rush Hour 2. That's what happened to Kubarsi, bro. He rolled around in the air like Neymar rolls around on the floor. No, the Madrid game is not done, chat. It's not done. Lissandro Martinez and Enzo Fernandez are banned from UK. Is that true, chat? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. That's not true. That's not true. That is not true. That is not true. I'm getting hungry. I don't know why. Okay, Mitch says Lacey's first goal. It's a good goal. But like I said, it's not an official goal. It's not going to count for him. Abdul says KG Amar was asked which football player has the most aura, and he said Cristiano. I saw that interview. I saw that. Ganam is talking nonsense. He or she is deluded. KG, don't you think we should focus on Rodri instead of Olise? It's two separate deals. I mean, we don't need to focus on one of them. We can still do both of them, right? The Rodri situation is all about Perez. Perez doesn't want him. If Perez says yes, that deal happens in 5 minutes, okay? Because the player wants to join. He hasn't signed the deal. His contract is ending in 2027. So definitely they're not going to try to keep him. That's a fact. So the Rodri deal is easy. It's all about Florentino Perez deciding to sign him or not. The Olise deal is the most difficult because yes, the player wants to join, but we have to agree a fee with Bayern Munich. First of all, Bayern Munich has to come on the table and accept that they're going to sell Olise for the right price. Because the last time Bayern Munich spoke, Bayern Munich said he's not for sale. So if they are coming to the table to listen to offers, then that's the first stage. That's the first step. Agreeing with Olise is not a problem. Personal terms is not going to be a problem. The problem is agreeing with a fee for Olise. That is the problem. First, they have to agree that they're going to sell him, and then second, agreeing on the fee. James, what up, bro? JB's not watching the game. He's watching it on Twitter, bro. He's watching the post on Twitter. He's not watching the game. All right, second half is about to start. Let's go. Let's go. What kind of change do you want to see? Who should come in? Who should stay? Let me know in the chat right now. I don't know if we can watch the Barcelona game, chat. The Barcelona game's at 2 o'clock, and I can't find it. I don't have the channel to watch it on. So we're not going to be watching Barcelona. And the big guns already are not even playing for Barcelona. All of them are not there. Bingo. The game's about to start, bro. Second half is about to start. Bring on KG and take off on Belmo. Yo, DJ, what up, man? So Amos is in. All right, second half is underway. All right, so we've made some changes. I want them to show us on the screen. They're not trying to show us on the screen. What are the changes? Italy to appoint Pirlo as their next manager. Well. How do you watch the game? Manu TV, MUTV. If you have subscription, you can watch it. JJ Gabriel is on the bench. Yes. Italia. Yo, they begged Pep Guardiola. He said no. They begged Carlo Ancelotti. He said no. And their last resort is Pirlo. Italy has declined. They don't have proper players that can compete. They can't win the Euros. They can't win the World Cup. They can't win the Nations League. They're just poor, man. Oh my God, Heaven, what are you doing? What are you doing, Heaven? What are you doing, Heaven? We nearly conceded there. That was awful control by Heaven. If Manchester United versus Real Madrid meet in the Champions League, who you support? Manchester United versus Real Madrid. I'm gonna support Real Madrid, bro. I'm gonna support Real Madrid. Hala Madrid, bro. We all know that Pirlo did to Juventus. He killed Juventus. KG Pirlo is the best manager for Italy. You think, Kilo? You think? Now, a news is coming out saying that Jose Mourinho is a big admirer of Gonzalo Garcia and he wants to keep him. Bruh. If he wants to keep Gonzalo Garcia, then I don't know what's going to happen to Endrick. What's going to happen to Endrick? Are we keeping Endrick as a right-wing player? Is that the plan? Is that the plan? I don't know if that is the plan. Nice switch by Mason Mount there. And Bermo. And Bermo. Drogu. I don't know. Is it just me? The passing that we have right now is just not looking good. It's not looking good at all. KG have to support both teams, Manchester United and Real Madrid, if they meet in the Champions League. It will be a great game to watch. I know. Of course. So Campson and Amos are in. I think Maguire has been taken out, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Harry Maguire has been taken out. I see Evans. I see Euro, but I don't see Maguire. So I think Maguire is the change. Life. What up? If Real Madrid and Manchester United met in the Champions League final, and if you had one team to support, who would you support? I just told you. James says, did you see Matías Fernandes goal for Tottenham? I ain't see it. I ain't seen it, James. I ain't see it. Was it good? Saudi League schedule is out, and the last Al Nassr game is versus Al Hilal, and that could be CR7's last ever professional game. Wow. Why would they make the Al Hilal game the last game of the season? That is just stupid. That is stupid, bro. That is stupid. Like, why would you make that game the last game? It's like putting the El Clasico game the last game. Like, why would you do that after the season is over? Usually the season is done. So you don't want to make that the last game. If they did that, that is just stupid. That is stupid. Offside given. Matías Fernandes scored a banger. I'll check it. They're doing this for the title race. JB, like I said, it doesn't make sense for a title race. The title race could be done before the last game of the season. Okay? It could be finished. So a derby is Cristiano's last ever game for professional. I don't know. Cristiano is not going to retire, chat. You think he's going to retire next year? Cristiano's playing the Euros in 2028, bro. Cristiano's playing the Euros in 2028. Chance here, and Bummo. I can't get to it. Exactly. You don't know that this season is going to be his last season. It's not going to be. It's not going to be. He might play the Euros, like I said. Abdul says Cristiano's retiring from Portugal versus Wales National League. September is his last Portugal game. Bro, if that's going to be his last game, Portugal better prepare financially. Because all the attention, everything they're getting right now is because of the GOAT. As soon as he retires, Portugal could go bankrupt. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Financially, they got to be prepared. They're not going to get the same coverage. They're not going to get the same attraction. They're not going to get the views and the interest from all these fans. Cristiano holds 90% of it, bro. As soon as he retires, Portugal's finished. Portugal's finished. They're just going to become a regular team, like Belgium. That's what's going to happen, bro. No disrespect to Belgium, but that's how they're going to be, bro. Attention-wise. KG, Portugal has a deep talent. I don't think they will decline. No, I'm not saying they're going to decline. I'm saying they're going to lose interest from a lot of fans. And me particularly, I'm one of them.
Lacey is the next Ronaldo. Scared face emoji.
Lacey is the next Cristiano. The aura.
Scared face emoji. Scared face emoji.
We got to put a note on the other one. Lacey's left-footed. He can never be the next Cristiano. Lacey's trying to be like Amad Diallo. Lacey's trying to be the next Amad Diallo, not Cristiano. Dogu, pass the ball. Ah, it's a bad pass. I think because they're playing in the match day one, that's why they put Al Hilal versus Al Hilal game last. So match day one is against Al Hilal as well? Man, how stupid are they? What is wrong with them, bro? So by the way, the changes, we didn't really talk about the changes, right? Maguire for Campson and Amas came on for Luke Shaw. Okay, those are the changes. Those are the changes. But you're telling me Al Nassr's match day one is... It's a small team, right? Chance here. For Rosenborg, they put a wide. Al Fatih, that's the team that we're playing first, August 15. I don't know if that is a friendly game. No, it's not. It's not a friendly game. And then we got the King's Cup. We got to take these King's Cup seriously, bro. We got to take it seriously. We got to take it seriously, though. Chance here for Manchester United now. Amas. Nice ball. Xerxes. Xerxes. Ooh! This guy is nasty. This guy is nasty. Jay-Z, bruh. What a goal. 2-0. That is a filthy goal. Jay-Z, Xerxes. Zerkamp. Zerkamp. Wow. Wow. Take a look at this goal right here. Take a look at this goal right here. Amas gets the assist. He goes past one. And it goes past the goalkeeper. That's nasty work. That is nasty, nasty work from Joshua Xerxes. What a goal. What a goal. Drops two defenders, including the goalkeeper. And he scores. Yo, that is some nice goal. That is some nice goal. Extremely, extremely beautiful, beautiful goal. They used to call this dude Ronaldinho in training. He's that good. He is that good. He is that good. He's got that flair. He's got that flair. KG, did you know the movie The American Sniper? That goal was Xerxes. He has done the defenders really, really, bruh. He did them dirty, bro. That is career-ending dribble. It was that good, bro. It was that good, bro. Two-nil. United is looking much, much more better than we did against WREXHAM. Or WREXHAM. I keep saying WREXHAM. Well, is it WREXHAM, whatever it is. Neymar retire in December 2026. Is he? VRX, what up, man? I have seen a Club America want to sign Neymar, Mora, and Volzinha. I thought Volzinha was joining Inter Miami. I thought Volzinha was going to join Inter Miami. That's what I saw. Two goals to the good. We're looking much better. We're looking much better compared to the first game. Mukutu says, KG, listen, I said because Portugal won the Euro 17 World Cup last year and beat France 3-0 in the Euro final. Under 17 doesn't matter, man. It really doesn't matter. You might think that, you know, these kids have potential and they're gonna be big for the main team, but usually doesn't work like that, man. I don't know. Xerxes' goal was crazy. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. 2028, the captain of Portugal is CR7, says Chloe. We still expect CR7 to show up in 2028. Cristiano's not going to retire, man. We want Cristiano to play until he's 65, bro. I would still watch him. I would still watch him. Free kick here for Rosenborg. Go! That's just wide. I thought it went in. That was a decent attempt. I heard Cristiano will retire September 24 against Wales. A lot of people are saying that. Why y'all saying that? Where did you see that? He's not gonna retire. Why do you think the Al Nassr manager is the Portugal manager right now? He's not gonna retire. Cristiano cannot play until 65. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. I want Cristiano to give us 2 more years, man. 2 more years. Play the Euros and leave. Play the Euros and leave. Lacey's coming out. Decent performance, I would say. Decent performance. Good goal in the first half. Who's coming in? KG, the players that Tottenham brought, they won't even make top 10 in the Premier League. Nah, Tottenham will definitely be in the top 10 next year. They will be. Thoughts on Ange and Al Nassr, bruh? I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death about Ange and Al Nassr. We know, I know for sure we're not winning. We're not winning the league. I know that. Next year we're not winning the league. But we could win the Asian Champions League. We could win the cup competition. And that should be the focus for Cristiano. Really. I think for Cristiano, the focus should be the 2 cup competitions. Those are the 2 trophies that he hasn't won. So if he can get those, he has completed Saudi. You understand? So that should be the focus. I'm really focusing on the cup competition, and I'm focusing on the Champions League, the Asian Champions League. So those are the 2 competitions that Cristiano should be focusing on. Corner kick. Corner kick. KG, just wait till the second season, says James. What do you mean by that? What do you think is going to happen, James? I think James knows Ange more than everybody else. What do you think is going to happen, bro? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Cross comes in here. 3-0. Jacob Devaney gets a goal. 3-0 Man United. I've never seen Devaney before, but Devaney it is. It is 3-0. It's been a joke game from Rosenborg, I can't lie. Awful defending there. If Ricochet falls to him, inside the penalty box, really. Inside the box of the box, really. 5 yards out. He wasn't going to miss that. Easy, easy goal. Good night, Vienna. Bring on Gabriel. That's all we want to see now. Bring Obi is in, chat. Obi is in. I didn't really talk about it. Obi is in. Rosenborg getting smoked out here. Getting smoked out here. Devaney, or Devaney, should I say. Yo, chat, sub up, sub up. We got the new season coming for you. If you're new to the channel, sub up. Let's try to hit 150k, 120k, should I say. And also like the stream. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. If you haven't smashed it, make sure you do so. My prediction is 5-0, says CR7. 5-0. Yo, my prediction is God. I said 2-1. I said 2-1. And look at us now. KG, stop promoting your channel. Man United is doing nice. I can't find it, says John. I spoke about it already. Ooh, chance here for Rosenborg off the post and out. Oh my God, that should have been a goal. That should have been a goal. It hits the post and out for Rosenborg. This team does not keep a clean sheet, man. They don't. KG. I just read it. I just read it, bro. I just read it, bro. Can we get another goal? Can we get another goal? KG Madrid has scored 2-1 Arda Güler. Arda Güler missed the penalty and then he scored? Is that what you're saying? Will you support France after CR7 retires? Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, yes. I'm going all France after that, bro. All France after that. If Cristiano retires from international football today, I'm done with Portugal. You understand me? I'm done with Portugal. I'm done with Portugal. I will be supporting France for the rest of my life. EA Sport covered Madrid players. Why does EA Sport loves Real Madrid? I don't know why, man. Because maybe we're too good. Cristiano says maybe I'm too good. Maybe Madrid is too good. That's why they put us on the cover. Salim says the Stadium against Wales has started his international career. He wants to finish his career at the same exact stadium. Look, there's a lot of talks, rumors, this, that, this, that. Let's just wait and see. I don't think Cristiano's going to retire this year. He's not going to retire this year. He wants to play another Nations League, maybe. And maybe he wants to play another, what? He wants to get to the Euros, man. Try to get the Euros. Play the Euros. Brazil is, in a way, worse situation in my opinion. Man, Brazil is just bad. Brazil is just bad. I thought they were going to be good. Under Carlo Ancelotti. But to lose to Norway, that was embarrassing. That was really, really embarrassing. Now then, Manchester United on the attack. Can we get another goal here? KG, do you see Cristiano playing the 2030 World Cup? No. World Cup is done. He's not going to be playing the World Cup. It's finished, bro. World Cup is done. World Cup is done. Three-1 Madrid, Camavinga. Camavinga. Na, 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 na. Camavinga. Yo, I'm not going to get excited with Real Madrid games right now. We're not watching it, one. Number two is closed doors, so it really doesn't mean anything. We want to see what happens in the next game when they're playing Fiorentina. KG, if somebody gives you $1 billion to wear Liverpool or Barcelona shirt, will you do it? I will. I'm not wearing Barcelona. I'm gonna wear Liverpool. I'm fine with that. for $1 billion, bro, I will do it. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend. I will definitely do it. And then I'm gonna use that money to completely change my skin. Whatever skin that touched the Liverpool jersey or the Barcelona jersey, I'm going to get rid of it. With the money I have, I'm gonna get a brand new skin. And then I'm gonna be good, bro. $1 billion. Of course, bro. Shares here for Manchester United now. This could be the next goal. Come on. Obi, get in the box. I want Obi to score. Cross comes in. Back post. Goal for Mamas. Manchester United has made it 4-0. Tap in. Tap in back post. Tap in back post. 4-0. Good play. Good play. Obi is involved in this one. Cheetah Obi lays it off. Far post. The overlap. Dangerous ball in. That's a good finish. That's a good finish from Amas. It's a tap in. It's a tap in, but it's a nicely worked team goal. I have to say. I have to say. Amas. Great team goal. I want Rodri and Olise rabbited because both players want to join us, so why not? What's your thoughts? Yo, Neil, I spoke about it already, man. I spoke about it already. We definitely need both of them. We definitely need both of them. I would definitely sign both of them if we can. CR7 says 4-0 was my prediction. It's going to be right. Not yet. There's still 20 minutes to go, so it might not be right. It might not be right. Y'all saying Guilherme missed an open goal. You're not watching the game. How are you coming up with that? Another chance here. This could be 5. This could be 5. Oh. Waste. My prediction is 5-0. KG, I got a picture of Pep Guardiola myself. Can I send you? Yes, send it. Send it, bro. I need an OB goal now. Big up, Neil. Big up, Neil. You're getting it from Twitter. Can we play bingo at full time? We can't play bingo at full time, bro. We never do. We never do. Usually it's at halftime. Halftime, we do it at halftime. Alright, send it. I'll check it, Chloe. I'll check. Alex says, where you watching the game? Man United TV. Okay? MUTV. You need subscription to watch it. KG, do you bet? No, I don't. Benjamin, I don't. I used to, but not anymore. It's a good question. Who has been the MVP so far? A lot of good performances today. I mean, Xerxes was good. Lacey had a really solid first half. And then they came off, of course, in the second half. Amas. The Amas goal is a team goal. Across the board, I mean, everybody is looking really, really solid so far. Really solid so far. Santos and Mason Mount did okay. The whole back four did okay. So, the goalkeeper, I don't think he was tested that much. It's hard. It's hard. But I might just lean towards... Overall, might just lean towards Xerxes. I think Xerxes was involved for the goal. He got an assist and then he scored a goal as well. So, probably I might lean towards Xerxes. Man of the match, Xerxes for me. Are you doing a Barcelona game? Nah, we're not doing a Barcelona game. I don't think we have enough time. They rescheduled a Barcelona game. It's at 2 p.m. I can't even see the lineup. I haven't found a channel that shows that game as well. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be doing it. If Cristiano played for Barcelona, will you hate Real Madrid? It's impossible. It's not going to happen, so I don't need to answer that question. I wouldn't hate Real Madrid for Cristiano. No. Like, I've been supporting Real Madrid for a long time. Cristiano has left Real Madrid. I'm still supporting Real Madrid. So, Madrid, Manchester United and Real Madrid are not based on a single player. I'm not supporting these teams based on a single player. International, however, I'm supporting international teams based on one guy or two guys, right? If you have a favorite player, then you can follow him international, right? That's about it. I'm not from Portugal, so I'm not going to be supporting Portugal. Once he retires, I don't have to support Portugal. I don't think Portugal has given me anything to support them. They've been disappointing. They've been really disappointing, and the team has let Cristiano down. I would never support them after that. I won't. I'm actually going to be against them. I will be against them. All these guys that they think that Portugal is better without Cristiano. I want to see them go and win the Euros without him. I want to see them go and win the World Cup without him. I want to see them go and win the Nations League without him. So I'll be against them. Actually, I will be against these Portugal teams, bro. KG has a meeting to go to, so no Barcelona watchalong just keluar. Rodri's injured. Yes, Rodri. He might be injured, chat. He might be injured. I've been a fan since 2025. Big up, man. You big up. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors circling around that Rodri is injured. This guy's he's got some back pain and stuff, so I don't know if that is going to have an impact in terms of, you know, Real Madrid trying to sign him or not. Imagine Cristiano play for Barcelona and Messi play for Real Madrid. KG will say Messi is the GOAT. I guess we'll never know. We'll never know. We will never know. I can't sit here and say otherwise. We will never know. Because calling somebody a GOAT, that person has to give you joy, first of all. And he has to give you joy for a long period of time. And he has to be better than a lot of players that you have seen. So I'm not quite sure I would say if Cristiano did the same thing he did for Barcelona and Messi did exactly the same thing he did for Barcelona for Real Madrid, I think I would say Cristiano's still the GOAT. I would say Cristiano's the GOAT. Based on what has been done. Yo, Real Madrid 0, Alcaron 0. Y'all saying this guy scored, this guy scored, this guy scored. But the game is 0-0, bruh. I don't know what the hell you guys are looking at. The game is 0-0. Madrid have not scored. Ten minutes to go. It's not 3-1. It's not 3-1. It's 0-0. According to Real Madrid zone. According to Real Madrid zone. It's 0-0. I don't know what channel you're looking at that. Cristiano's not a FIFA boy, unlike that guy whose name is Messi. Exactly. Exactly. That's a major difference. That's the biggest difference, right? That is the biggest difference. JB says it's still 0-0. Yep, exactly. I feel like we're going to win stuff with Mourinho, but I feel like it's going to be boring games with Mourinho. Does anybody feel the same way about Madrid next year? It might be like that. You know, it might be like that. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Check Fabrizio. Fabrizio, why would Fabrizio be posting that? Ghana Gay is going to Saudi. Wow. Wow. Alderia is joining Alderia? Enzo Maresca says Rodri will have surgery on his back problem on Monday. He needs a holiday. He needs to rest, recover. Then he will be back here with us. Every manager wants to have Rodri because he's a top player. Says Maresca. LeBron James joined the 76ers. Damn, I did not know that. I did not know that. I did not know that, bro. Pass the ball. OB. 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 Fletcher back here. Jackson. Jackson. Oh, it's another tap in. Ethan Williams with a finish. Another tap in. 5-0. Easy peasy Japanese. Rosenborg, man, what happened to y'all, man? KG, when my mother was still alive, she made me buy her a Manchester United shirt with the name of the number 7. My mother loves CR7. She called him her toy boy. Damn, that's incredible. That is really incredible. But look at that pass, bro. Yeah, Ethan Williams, tap in, tap in. Another similar goal. Almost scored similar goal. So 4 and 5, it's a team goal. It's a team goal. I'm glad we're seeing a team goal, chat. I'm glad we're seeing a team goal. I bet Rosenborg best 11 versus Man United lineup full of teenagers. Yeah, if you look at our lineup right now, it's a bunch of kids. A bunch of kids playing. AL3, big up for the follow. Big up for the follow, bro. JJ Gabriel's not playing. I haven't seen him. Let me see. No. No. Yeah, so JJ Gabriel is not playing, chat. He's not playing. He's not playing. Ooh. Ross comes in here. Oh, big block. Big block. Cristiano, that's not the scoreline. The scoreline you keep putting about Real Madrid, it's not an accurate scoreline. Okay? 4 minutes to go. United cooked today. We cooked. We cooked today, bruh. We absolutely cooked. Three minutes to go. KG Cristiano made Saudi Pro League big. People didn't know anything about Saudi, says Crafty. Facts, facts. Nobody knew about Saudi before Cristiano joined. Glow and love, Maji. Love, love, love. Did Rosenborg take a single shot on goal? They did. They did. They hit the crossbar, by the way. They did hit the crossbar. I don't know. Off the post is considered off target, I guess. It's not on target. But I think they had shots on target. Free kick given here. Easy save. Again, another shot on goal here. Another save. That's shot on target. Rosenborg playing much more better than Argentina. Chance here though. This could be 6. Oh, offside. Offside. Ooh, that was a chance. That was a chance. I was praying and I left for like 30 minutes and then Man United has 5 goals. Your prayer has come alive, Alman. Were you praying that United win this game 5-0? Chief, what up, man? KG, what was the last half? First team win with a 4+ goal. The last time for United. You're talking about for United. The last time we won 4+ goals. I don't remember. I don't remember, man. KG, tell Manchester United not to score all their next season goals in this match. Ah, look, the big guns are not even here, chat. They're not even here. They are not even here. You know what's going to happen when we get all the big guns, the likes of Cunha coming back. Kobe Mainoo coming back. Amad Diallo coming back. Bruno Fernandes. I hope he doesn't come. I hope he stays in Portugal, man. That guy is a fraud. KG was against Liverpool. We won 6-0. The last time we won 5-0. Was it against Liverpool? I don't think so. Go for Real Madrid. Chat. Did we score? Daniel Yanez has scored for Real Madrid from a penalty spot. 81 minute. 1-0 Real Madrid. 1-0 Real Madrid. 3 minutes up and out of here. Game's about to be done. Make sure every single one of you follow us on all socials. URKG07. That is the username. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Thread, everything. All the socials. URKG07. Alright? Keep it locked in, people. Keep it locked in. But yeah, the game's about to be wrapped. KG, all I want is Manchester United to compete this season, not to give us a high hopes with preseason. Exactly. I'm not going to get gassed out. Or I'm not going to get excited with this win, chat. I want to see a 5-0 performance at the start of the Premier League season. I want to see that. Yes, it's good to see, you know, Manchester United win these games, but I ain't going to get excited with this. But that's it. Full time. Manchester United have won. Rosenborg 0. Manchester United 5. Lacey, Xerxes, Devani, Amas, William. It's a lot of goals, man. A lot of goals we scored. Our second preseason game ends with a win. Let's go. Let's go. It's a good performance today. Really, really good performance today. Big up to every single one of you in the chat. Chef, Dawit, Rene Drama. If you're not following us on TikTok, please do follow us. We're trying to hit 5K as well. But big up to all of you on TikTok as well as YouTube and everywhere else you're watching right now or listening. The next game is going to be against Atletico Madrid. That is correct. Our next game is going to be, yes, Atletico Madrid Saturday. So this, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we're playing Atletico Madrid. All right? Atletico Madrid. I think we're playing that in Sweden. But yeah, what do you guys think about the performance today? Let me know in the chat who's your man of the match. Let me know in the comment sections. But I am out. Big up to all of you, Chloe, Cristiano, Man United. Looks like 2-0 for Real Madrid as well. You guys are saying Alman, Abdul, Crafty, Cristiano, JB, Man United, Knight, Precious, Sniper, and the rest of y'all, man. Much love. Man of the match. I want to see it in the comment sections. Chloe, go and look. It was against Liverpool. I'll check it, Chloe. I'll check it. But yeah, big up to all of y'all. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's a much better game than we saw against WREXHAM. 5-0. We take it. But I want to see your man of the match in the comments as soon as we end the stream. Alright? Hasta la vista. I'm out. 1, 2, 3. So. Good night, people.